Everybody please welcome Tina Fey to HVAC Talk with Will Ferrell.
Thanks, Will. I'm really excited to be here.
I can tell it looks like you have rockets in your shirt preparing to launch.
Yeah. It's really chilly in here. Who does your heating?
Our heating guy Larry Knorr fucked off to the Caymans.
That sucks. I know a few guys that are really good. Bunty, Walter and Ryan. I will hook you up.
Sweet, they sound like three strapping young lads. I will give them a call. Anyways, let's get down to business. I heard you're researching options on sustainable alternate energy sources.
You have heard right, Will. I have been looking into harnessing the ocean's tides and waves to produce energy for heating.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Please tell us more.
You only have to look at waves pounding a beach.
I love pounding on the beach.
Inexorably wearing cliffs into rubble and pounding stones into sand, to appreciate the power of the ocean. As soaring oil prices and concern over climate change give added urgency to the search for new, renewable sources of energy, the sea is an obvious place to look. In theory, the world's electricity needs could be met with just a tiny fraction of the energy sloshing around in the oceans.
Sounds promising. So how exactly is this energy harnessed?
Energy is primarily harvested using tidal and wave energy. Waves are generated by the wind as it blows across the sea surface. Energy is transferred from the wind to the waves. Waves travel vast distances across oceans at great speed. The longer and stronger the wind blows over the sea surface, the higher, longer, faster and more powerful the sea is. The energy within a wave is proportional to the square of the wave height, so a 2-meter high wave has 4 times the power of a 1-meter high wave. Wave energy is sometimes confused with tidal energy, which is quite different.
I thought they were the same freaking thing. So what's the difference?
Tidal energy is created by the relative motion of the Earth, Moon, Sun, and the gravitational interactions between them. Every coastal region has 2 high and 2 low tides in each approximate 24-hour period. It is the force of motion from high to low tide that are used to turn blades in a turbine generator. A big advantage of tidal energy is its predictability. The size and time of tides can be predicted very efficiently.
And then?
The energy from the tides and waves are converted to electricity using mainly tidal turbine, scale wave, wave pump and wave power station generators.
And then?
Tidal turbine generators use the horizontal motion from the rising and falling tides. Some are placed in dams and others are operated in the open ocean. A single scale wave device is composed of 4 articulated sections that move up and down as the waves pass along it. At each of the hinges between the sections, hydraulic arms use the wave motion to drive generators to produce up to 750 kilowatts of power at peak output. In wave power stations, waves enter the shell chamber. The level of water rises, compressing the air in the top of the chamber. This air is then forced through a blowhole and into the well's turbine. The turbine has been designed to continue turning the same way irrespective of the direction of the airflow. As the water inside the chamber recedes as the waves outside draw back, the air is sucked back under pressure into the chamber, keeping the turbine moving.
Wow, that was a lot of information to process.
Don't worry. I brought along a video depicting each of the generators for small-minded folks like you.
Ha ha ha. Very funny. So what are the pros and cons to tidal energy?
The pros to tidal energy are: water is 832 times denser than air. Turbines can be smaller than wind turbines, which takes up less space. When it's built, of course tidal power is free. It has no greenhouse gas emissions and no other wastes. No fuel is needed and has a reliable electricity production. Its maintenance is inexpensive and tides are always predictable.
Well, that sounds flawless. Are there any cons?
Well, the shitty thing about tidal energy, like other renewable energy and conventional power generation, it's expensive to get started. It disrupts the creatures' migration in the ocean. It provides power only for 10 hours in a day, and that's only when the tides are moving in and out.
We can talk about this in and out stuff after the show.
Just play the damn video, Will.